working as social workers, by moving together as social workers, we can influence policy. So it's us who know best what policies are better suited for our countries.
On behalf of the organizing team, I would like to acknowledge the contribution of the Austrian government through the Austrian Development Corporation for funding the Ssocial project. You hear more about the Ssocial project, and also for funding and heavily subsidizing this conference.
I can say that I am convinced that social workers represent a profession that has the potential to meaningfully contribute to poverty reduction and social development, not only in African nations.
Eastern Africa has had a lot of issues with emergent diseases, with wars in northern Uganda, in other areas of the region. And the place of social work has never been so important as it is now.
And we are lucky and we are very happy to have Kosovo on board, because for us Kosovo is a unique project. It combines academic research, analytical, theoretical research and thinking with institutional capacity building and with grassroots issues, which are very, very important for the overall objective of the program, which is poverty reduction and the improvement of the livelihood of marginalized people.
Therefore, we consider well-functioning structures of higher education and sciences and research as central instruments to meet the Millennium Development Goals.
Social workers should always refer to what people give most value in their society.
Mood disorders cause poverty, or poverty causes mood disorder. It becomes a complicated puzzle.
Your profession is a most relevant one down on the ground where you work with your communities.
This water tap is leaking, okay? And because it's leaking, we specialize in mopping the water. That is, all over here, right? And we don't think in terms of trying to close the tap.
If I ask, are we physically challenged or disabled? And most of us will say no. But hardly can we say any of us is 100% perfect. As I am sitting down, I'm equally physically challenged, and that's why I'm putting on my glasses. But the people we notice are the ones we stigmatize. So employers are confused by what disability actually means.
I'm happy to note that this one-week conference, which is fully packed, has very interesting topics that we believe will contribute towards the policy agenda in our various countries.
Let us connect and work together for the sake of the abused. Let us work for the poor. Let us influence social policy with one mind.
Ensure that you are in the mainstream of decision making. That's why also I want to challenge some of you, especially those who are in Africa, that you must participate in politics and also in changing how we are governing our countries. One of the things, Professor, that continue taking us back in Africa is nothing else other than governance. That's the governance question. Unless you solve the governance question, Africa is not going anywhere.
So once we have this, we shall cut our niche, we shall be able to provide our space, and we shall be able to advocate for the policies that's going to set a very good platform for the social work in Africa.
One of the things that somehow people have scattered around in all the conferences I've attended, it's the first time this morning that I heard somebody make a rather tangential reference to it. That is social workers' involvement in politics.
That is what I would like to see happen, and so I would urge all of you to continue in that direction. Thank you.
It's now currently that we are even embarking on training social workers at a certificate level so that we can have them deployed at a community level.
They have an age for empowerment because this handout that they are giving can actually attract people.
To try to reduce inequality by doing several things. They've adopted a minimum wage policy. They've reformed their tax system to create more balance. And they have launched an extensive program of different kinds of family payments and grants.
I think that the MDG maybe did not consider the socio-economic, cultural terrain of the poor countries. So what do we expect of these results? Me, I expect to be ashamed, number one. Number two, number three, well, I feel ashamed. I don't know why other people are ashamed. So what I'm asking the professor is that is the drawing board of the MDG post-2015 is that we should have an African MDG. Then we see the two country-specific MDG. I'm sure we are not going to be ashamed.
ASWA cannot function without you. And we have a crisis with membership. The majority of the members on ASWA so far is from South Africa because 100% of the schools of social work in South Africa are members of ASWA. But we've been thinking about it and how to promote membership, and ASWA is actually offering a dual membership. So if you become a member of ASWA, you will become a member of the International Association of Schools of Social Work, and for exactly the same fee.
I ask of you to talk to me about the use of drama in our profession.